Hello and welcome. I am Mara Cepeda. This is your noontime wrap. President Rodrigo Duterte apologizes for his controversial remarks about Adolf Hitler, which sparked outrage from the international community.
It's not really actually that I said something wrong, but rather they do not really want you to tinker with the memory. Well, alam natin yan. So I apologize profoundly and deeply to the Jewish people. Wala akong, it was never my intention, but the problem was I was criticized using Hitler comparing to me. But I was very emphatic. Patayin ko ang
Duterte last Friday lamented that some members of the international community portrayed him as a cousin of Hitler. He then drew parallels between Hitler's annihilation of 6 million Jews and his controversial campaign against drugs. He said, quote, Hitler massacred 3 million Jews. Now there are 3 million drug addicts. I'd be happy to slaughter them. Former Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago was laid to rest Sunday, October 2 at the Loyola Memorial Park in Marikina City. Family, relatives, close friends, and supporters attended the burial of Santiago, known for her service in all three branches of government. Santiago died on Thursday, September 29 at St. Luke's Medical Center in Taguig City. She was battling lung cancer since 2011. Nearly 50,000 people lined up at the cathedral from Thursday to Sunday morning to pay their last respects to Santiago. Former Senator Bongbong Marcos, Santiago's running mate in the 2016 polls, and his mother, Ilocos Representative Imelda Marcos, were among those present at her burial. A Syrian father recounts the tragic story behind the rescue of his 4-month-old baby after an airstrike. Yaya Matuk said, quote, right after the strike, I ran home and found our whole neighborhood had been turned upside down. I went into our house and didn't find anyone there. Suddenly, Matuk heard his wife's muffled voice from beneath the ruins of their home. He says, quote, I looked everywhere until I lifted up a rock and I found her face underneath. I began to dig around her. Thank God she was awake and talking to me. Along with the White Helmets Rescue Force, Matuk frantically went in search of his two daughters, 4-month-old Wahida and 3-year-old Sinar. Matuk said, quote, I began digging in the bedroom and I found my daughter's hand. When I reached her, she just grabbed my finger. An unidentified volunteer cradled Wahida in his arms as he sits through a rocky ambulance ride, weeping over her. The volunteer said, quote, we've been working for 2 hours to get her out from under the rubble, and thank God it turns out she's alive. Back at Wahida's home, her father was left grieving over her older sister Sinar and his mother, both killed in the raid. That's your noontime wrap. I am Mara Cepeda. Join us again at 6 p.m. for today's top news.